Hello and welcome. Thank you, you lovely person, for saying hello already in our comments. We've all just been going natter, and oh my goodness, we're not going to be too late starting today. So thank you so much for being here. And we've just got lots of lovely people today, and welcome Dawn, of course.
Thank you for having me. This is going to be great.
You are so welcome. You know, can we just go around the room? Can we start with you, Evie? Can you just introduce yourself and just say what your channel or your channels are about? And we'll just do a little whiz around the room. And then we are going to kind of like surprise Dawn with some interviewee type of questions. And we're just going to chat about Vlogmas and a couple of other things that are on our little creator minds at the moment. So, yeah, over to you, Evie.
Hi, I'm Evie. Evie's Eden. A lot of people say Evie. I'm not insulted by that. Evie is a prettier name than Evie is. But my channel, I've kind of done a lot of little series. We had a big plumbing issue in the front yard where the entire front yard was dug up. I finished my 4 parts of that today. 9 feet deep they dug, and the yard's all back together. I did a series on my daughter that died of a drug overdose, and I am doing Vlogmas now. I do cooking. So I'm not for everybody because I don't stick with one thing, but I don't want to be bored with it either. So it's just going to have to be slower growing. Thank you.
Nice. Julie.
Hey, everybody. I'm Julie Jordan Scott. I'm thrilled to be here. On my channel, I'm kind of doing a little bit of a change in what my focus is, but I'm definitely focusing on aging joyfully. I'm finally grabbing out of the fact that I'm old. I'm turning 64 in January.
You're old and you're coming through, damn it.
I know. And so,
out of my way.
I know. Watch out, world. Here I finally come.
Old coming through. I love what, and we'll come back and we'll talk to Dawn about her old ladies club and that she's got started up.
Yeah, so for a long time, I've been a writing coach and a creativity coach, and I'm still doing that. I do Word Love Wednesday on Wednesdays where I talk about writing and journaling and getting your thoughts on the page. Because of this group, I started doing a series on YouTube growth, and it's like real talk about my YouTube growth because I'm the smallest channel of them all. And recently I got up over 500 followers, much more quickly than I expected. Ooh. I mean, it's not huge. Look at these ladies are astounding compared to me, but people really seem to enjoy those videos. I'm also doing Vlogmas, and I'm acting like I'm the host of a variety show or something on my Vlogmas. So I'm really enjoying that process too. So that's who I am. That's what I'm up to. I'm thrilled to be here as always, and I appreciate all the support y'all give me.
Nice. Hello, Rhonda.
Hello, Karen. How are you?
What is up? Good. Tell us about you and what you're up to on your channel.
My channel's Entreaty by Rhonda Hensley, and I am Rhonda Hensley. I'm a licensed professional counselor, but my channel is more about personal development, and I share a lot about my personal journey and experience of 30 years of recovery from codependency, low self-esteem. I have trauma in my background and all of that sort of stuff. So a lot of my stuff on my channel is more from my experience than from my, the fact that I'm a counselor. After I got into recovery, I went to university and I got, a master's degree in counseling, and that's what I do. Yeah. I've been a licensed professional counselor for, since 2008, however long that is. And I was, I had a social work license before that. That was what my undergrad was in. But most of my stuff on my channel that I share is from personal experience that I struggled with personally. And a lot of my topics are about what I'm struggling with today. Kind of like Dawn does that, what I'm struggling with. And I am doing Vlogmas, and I had fair views, but the last video I did has taken off. It hasn't even been up for 24 hours. And for my channel, it's, it's got the 1 in 10 thing on it.
Nice.
Nice.
Fireworks going off.
Yes.
It was my first walk and talk. I'm kind of all over the place. I was laughing.
Oh, the magic of Christmas.
I know, but it's
I love that.
yeah, it's about the magic, bringing back the magic. of
Yeah.
Christmas. And
Great video.
I have had a lot of interaction with that because of the topic, because I think a lot of people have felt that. And we've been discussing about the word magic, and other people have preferred better words, I guess, like wonder, or, and one of my comments was they like the word, the miracle of Christmas. And I like that. So I'll probably do a post about that and see if anybody else might have some more input about the word magic. But that's, that's kind of fun. I have 834 subscribers, but
Nice.
well,
Yay.
and like I said, I've had my channel 2.5 years, and I didn't get serious until January this year. I had 95 subscribers in January.
Wow.
So it has grown organically, and I'm pleased with
Right.
it. So
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Do you know what too? So you've gone from like your office space onto your, was it like your porch area?
I went out on the
Yeah,
back
so
porch.
you've been venturing further and further afield.
Yeah, I've done some like what I would call cinematography with voiceover and music, and
Nice.
some of those things, that bits and pieces in my videos. But the walk and talk that's the first time I've done that. And I've done some vloggy stuff, but not just went and took a walk and just talked. I had a little postcard like Rob the Merry Timer.
Oh, yes.
With some points on it.
Yeah.
And I kind of did just exactly what he does. And
Nice.
So how many views have you got on that so far?
144.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's
Wow.
neat.
It's 22 hours, I think. I checked
Nice.
before I came on
Mm.
here. So
Yeah.
That's exciting.
yeah, I mean, that's trending well for me, even better than the interview with Senior Insights. That one took off because
Yeah.
a lot of it was hurt because of her community.
Mm.
But I talked to Mrs. G about interviewing her, and Dawn, I would like to interview you.
Anytime.
And, yeah. So
Love it.
I interviewed
Nice one.
Debbie.
Mhm.
So,
Nice.
Yeah. Nice
and the
one,
other,
Rhonda.
I mean, really, all of you on this panel I would love to do that. Try to do one of those a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's skip over to you, Paula, and then we'll come back to Dawn.
All righty. Well, in my pre-YouTube life, I was an elementary school counselor for 21 years. And I started my channel on December 2nd of last year. So my channel just turned a year old this week. My channel is, yes, it's an anniversary birthday.
Yay.
Happy birthday, Paula. Mrs. Paula.
I'm
Mrs. Diamond.
accepting presents all through the next 6 months. Yes. My channel is Mrs. Paula Does Retirement, and it is about all things in my retirement. I sit on my back porch and do lives that I call visiting on Sunday afternoons. And I've recently started climbing up hills. I don't remember why, but I decided I wanted to challenge myself by climbing up all the hills on our property. And they're small to some people, but they're big for me. So I've now walked up and down, of course, every big hill on our property and made a video about that. And that's a big victory for me. And that's all about trying to become fit at 61.
Nice.
Let's see, a lot of shorts about my dog. He carries the channel. He's very popular in the shorts. I have a little Rambo the dog. Yes. I've been neglecting Hilda Joy lately. I have a little comedy character that I like to do named Hilda Joy, and she's real Southern and likes to be kind of sassy, but I've neglected her lately. I've said she's on mental health leave or medical leave or something like that.
Yeah. Or
She
as
will
Simon
be.
says, duvet days.
That's right.
Yeah. Just having some duvet days. You don't need to explain why you're, not coming to work.
Sure. Yeah. And I also do a lot of decluttering in my home because I have a lot of clutter. And the video that I'm posting for tomorrow is cleaning out my closet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So all things retirement.
Yes. And Paula, when I see your videos, I see you working really hard to give us the angles to really show us the steepness of the hills.
I try.
I'm noticing and I'm going, yes, Paula. Yes, I can see that looks like, I don't know, what's the degree of the hills? And I see you working hard to try and get that little bit, that footage so we can see.
Right. Thank you.
Because it flattens it out, doesn't it?
It does. It doesn't look very challenging. So I want to make sure everyone knows it's very challenging.
Yes, everyone, it's very challenging.
It's very challenging. Yes, yes.
Nice. And before we pop over to you, Dawn, just a really, really special welcome to your guests, because I can see our numbers are all pumped up there. We've got lots of your audience and friends and community on. So very, very special welcome to you. We are going to be doing like a little interview, just having some fun with Dawn and just chewing the fat about her channel. And then we're just going to talk about some other stuff like Vlogmas and things like that. So very special welcome to you. So if anyone's got any questions that they want to ask Dawn, definitely sort of pop them in there because, yeah, you are an open book, Dawn, aren't you? You know what I mean? Yeah. So welcome. Tell us about your channel. 19.3k subscribers. It seems like every time I open up to your channel, you've like jumped a couple of thousand subscribers. Like, tell us about that because whoa, girl,
Isn't
like,
that crazy?
Nearly at 20k.
It's crazy.
Tell us about it. Yeah, like how many months ago
like
you were on what?
Maybe 2 months ago, I had 5,000.
Yeah, and that's
all
huge.
just happened.
That's huge. That's big. In our space, 5,000 is big.
Yeah, I was excited with that. I remember I went online and I was celebrating it. And then
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So what happened? What happened? Because you talk about JB, I know you give lots of credit to JB.
Right.
And so I've been trying to like figure out, like, did you do lots of things different? I know JB is like awesome support. He's got lots of good ideas, but tell us about all of that.
Well, I needed this to become a job. I'm honest about it. It's like YouTube at first started out as a hobby and I enjoyed it. I had no idea that I was going to get monetized, but I did. Once I realized I could be monetized and make money, I started taking it serious. And I thought, this could be a good job for me because I was having a hard time getting back in the workforce. So I take YouTube seriously. And I was watching all different, channels, trying to figure out what do they do? Why are they so popular? And along came Jay. He started his channel and I listened to him because he's different than the other ones. He's not just regurgitating the same old,
no, he's
telling
not.
you bags and them, he gave solid advice. And I listened to him and he said to keep your videos short. Mine were long-winded. They were 30 minutes long. Nobody's going to watch YouTube for 30 minutes, right? I could see that in my studio. I was dropping off after like 7-8 minutes. So he said, keep your videos short, get to the point. Whatever that video is about, whatever your title is, get to the point. Don't make them wait for 3 minutes because in YouTube land, that's eons. They want to know right now what you're talking about. So I tried that. I tried that formula and lo and behold, that video took off. And it wasn't one of my favorite videos. I was sitting in my car. I didn't really do myself up that day. I was just like, whatever, I'll just try this. I had no idea that would be the one finally that would take off. And because once YouTube started pushing that one out, then people were finding me because up until then, nobody was seeing my channel. But, it was family, friends, word of mouth. And so it just wasn't happening for me. But once YouTube discovers you, then they push you out. Right. Then I started getting subscribers. So it was just one video. And that's what I tell everybody. You never know which video it's going to be because I worked really hard on some videos and they flopped. Nobody cared, so you never know which video it is that's going to take off. And
tell me, did you say what the video was about? That video in your car?
Yeah. That was the one where I was telling people how I wasn't able to find a job. I went back into the workforce after being out for 7 years because I was taking care of my sister. When I went back, I was having a hard time finding a job because now at that point I was 62 and I wasn't the most desirable person to hire. You know, my degree is in herbalism. Nobody wanted me. So I was finding a tough time, you know, finding work. And I posted, you know, these 7 things that you can do to make money. And it was YouTube was number 1, doing Uber, which is what I do. I do Uber food delivery, teaching community art classes, which is what I had done prior, you know, and selling things on Etsy, just things like that. I listed 7 things that you can do. And, you know, everybody's looking to make money these days, I guess.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
But do you know what too though? But that is a very hot topic. Like people are so drawn to those videos, right? Like that is Phil from Boomer. What's his channel's name? What's Phil's thing?
What's up, Boomer?
What's up, Boomer? Yeah, like that was his one. He was like, I'm working at Home Depot. Evie's one that really took off was about, you know, you're leaving your job, retiring. Hey, Evie. I think, I just think that topic as well. But
right.
Wow, yeah.
And that was it. And I kept it short. It was like 9 minutes.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? It didn't take off for a couple days. The first 3 days, it flatlined. So I thought, it was no big deal. And it was a Sunday night. And I noticed my videos do better. I don't know about you ladies, but my videos seem to do better on Sunday nights and Monday morning.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I
a good
post more. Yeah, I don't even really post much on the weekends because I don't get a lot of views on the weekend. So I stopped posting so much on the weekends. But anyway, it flatlined for about 3 days. And then all of a sudden, Sunday night, I was watching it and it started going up. I mean, like fast. And I was just like, what is going on here? I thought YouTube was making a mistake or something with the I did not know. It's like, what is going on? Even my grandkids were watching and they're like, Nana, did you see your video? So when it got up to like 10,000, I was like, you know, I was ecstatic. You know, I thought that was
not the front door. Yeah.
Right. I was so excited, but it kept going. And it's still going. I still don't understand. I've gotten almost 300,000 on that now.
Whoa.
Wonderful.
Wow. Yeah.
And but I'll have videos that get 400.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. That
not
is
what's going
wild. That is hugely viral. That's huge.
It's
How
just
exciting.
Yeah. But you know, it's sad though. Once that happens, you want to keep recreating that. I haven't.
Well,
I've had some good ones, but not like that. Not like that. So
Would you take the topic and like, so how long ago was that? A few months ago that
it
that you
was
posted
right
that?
before Halloween, I think.
Yeah. Oh, really? Like what,
Yeah,
a
it was
month
like-
ago?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So would you recreate that and do something that like just a
I
slight
tried.
spin off that? You
I
have?
tried. Yeah. And that one I think got 7,000 views, which is still good for me. I was
Yeah.
happy, but
Yeah.
nowhere
Yeah,
near.
yeah. Wow.
So yeah, that's what
So-
they tell you to do.
Yes. And so how often do you post? I want to say every day nearly.
Mhm.
About 4
Because
times a
you're-
week.
4 times a week now. Yeah.
Yeah. I try to do it like every other day. Like I said, I just don't do it on the weekends. I won't post usually until Sunday night now. Like I'll skip Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during the day, and then I'll post one Sunday night. And then during the week, I try to post every day. I might skip one day. So
Yeah.
according to my on the studio, it shows you, it says I post 4 times a week. So
Yeah. Yeah. Because you sound extremely busy. You know, like
Yeah.
I listen to some of your days. And I think, oh, how do you fit all that in one day?
yeah. And that's kind of what my channel is about. You know, it's just getting older and dealing with life after 60. You know, everybody thinks life after 60 is just going to be, retirement and cruises and traveling. Well, not for all of us. You know,
No,
some of us are
not for most
still
of us.
working and still helping. And, so that's basically what my channel is about. That and trying to get across to mainly women that old is not bad. Everybody thinks old is such a bad word. It doesn't mean decrepit and worn out. It just means you've lived a long time. You can still be healthy and vital and sharp and be an older woman, but everybody hates that term old because, it just means you're got one foot in the grave. But I don't feel that way. I'm 64 years old, but I'm still very active and I feel healthy and strong. And I try to get that because people get so offended by that word. I've had so many ladies say, quit saying you're old. And it's like, I'm not offended by the word. It's not a bad word.
Right.
Yeah. But the other thing too is like something that my son said to me the other day was he said, shame lives in the shadows. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
just because we were talking about, I don't know, just things like people sort of stepping out and just saying, oh, hey, look, this is something that I'm really working on at the moment, or this is an issue that I have or whatever, just sharing it with people and things. And it might be something. So when people say, oh, stop saying you're old and everything, I don't know. It's like, you know what? Life ain't that serious. You know what I mean? We're grateful. We're grateful that we're here. We're grateful that we're healthy and everything. And it's actually fun. It's fun to kind of, otherwise, if only the young people have fun with like saying old people, I don't know.
Right.
Like, do you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, totally. No, I like being older. I like it. I mean, I liked being a young woman, but there's a lot of good things. There's a lot of blessings that come with being older. Especially if you're still healthy and which I wasn't. And that's another thing I talk about. I was very unhealthy, 100 pounds overweight, very sick, and I've been working on turning things around. I still got a ways to go, but I'm working.
Hey, most of us, me included. I'm the first one, to say that. So tell me about your channel name, Resting Witch Face.
Well, it's kind of a joke because, when you see me, normally I'm very animated and, I come across like I'm very happy and stuff. And I am. But when I'm not talking, I have resting witch face. I look angry. And I have people tell me that all the time. Why are you so upset? What are you upset about? I drove by you today and I seen you in your car and you look so angry. I was like, really? I was feeling happy.
I'm concentrating on the road. That's my concentrated on the road face.
Right? Exactly. So I guess I look angry a lot and I'm not, but I can't help the way my face looks. It's just the way it is.
And you know what? And you even talking about like when you say old and let's have like a fun old ladies club and everything. I mean, that's actually just part of your brand, isn't it? Like you're out there, you're loving it. You know what I mean? Like you're comfortable in your own skin. And when people are comfortable in their own skin, it actually gives other people permission to be comfortable in their own skin, doesn't it?
Right. That's my hope.
That's really a massive, I reckon that's really your brand. So when anyone goes, oh my gosh, they're saying the old word and everything like that, it's like, it's okay.
It's
like,
okay. Yes, enjoy it. There's so many advantages. Yeah, I'm loving it. And look at all the cool older ladies that we're meeting. Thank goodness for YouTube because we're finding them all over the globe. There's all like these kind of like-minded women like us, and whose paths we would have never crossed. So I'm grateful.
That's right.
And look how cool we are. Are we not?
Look how cool we are, man. Like, who doesn't want to hang out with us?
Very cool.
We're fun.
And I'm the oldest one here.
Oh my God. I know.
I'll be 72 in a month.
Dude.
No way.
With the best biceps.
I know. Just
72
like
with the best biceps.
out.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love
know.
that.
You should,
it's awesome. And that's what I want people to see.
Honestly,
need more
you
of
should see
that.
Rhonda in real life. You see Rhonda in real life. She's got this. So then when she tells me that she's just like sold her hair salon that she's had for a number of years, like, of course you have. You just got like this beautiful mane of hair, everything.
That's the first thing I noticed, I have to admit, was the hair.
Yeah. See, that's it. Yeah. That she cuts herself. My sister-in-law's a hairdresser. So I did have to ask Rhonda, I'm like, do you cut your own hair? She goes, yeah, I do. I'm not paying for my hair to get cut.
That's an issue with me because when I was really sick, I lost my hair, I lost my eyebrows, I lost my eyelashes. My hair is finally growing back. I still have bald spots, which is why I wore my head wraps for the longest time. But my hair will never be as full as it was before. But it is coming back in. But so when I see other people with beautiful hair, it's a big deal to me. I always think, I wish my hair was like that. But that's okay. I appreciate your hair.
All right. We are highlighting just one of our beautiful men. We've got more beautiful men. We've got Peter Ubanowski as well.
Oh, there's,
Come
I
on,
forget there's
Mike.
guys too. Right?
Come on, Mike.
Hi, Mike. That's
Here.
wonderful. There's
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
I'm so excluding. I always exclude the guys. So
And Joshua,
rude.
we've got Joshua as well.
And
So,
Max.
yeah. And
Joshua
Max,
and Matt,
everyone is welcome. We're not gonna like we're just Dawn's such a girly girl. And this is why I've worn pink today for you, Dawn. I thought, right, I'm gonna wear
love it.
something a little bit. The girls can
No,
attest that I've not
beautiful.
worn this pink
Little puffy
Right.
sleeves.
little
So
puffy
pretty.
sleeves, little
I love it.
piratey
Like,
well,
sleeves.
very
Absolutely.
I wore something for Dawn as well. These are little snowman
Oh.
earrings.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
nice.
those.
Cute.
I don't have any Christmas earrings. I can't believe it. I was looking.
And they're white. They go with everything. White and
They're
silver.
darling.
Thank
I
you.
where'd you get them?
Probably on Amazon, but it's been 10 years ago or so, but I'm sure they still have them. But yeah, I've already worn them this year. And I think it was in yesterday's video that you said that you love snowmen. And I was like looking around because I've got a snowman right here and I've got snowman earrings. Isn't he cute? He just sits there. He's on a standing
darling.
snowman. And I was
Yes.
like, I love snowmen too. And I was like, I got to wear these tonight so I can show Dawn that
Super
I'm a
cute.
fellow snowman lover.
Real quick, what time zone are you in? What time is it where you guys are at?
Eastern.
Where-
Central.
Eastern.
Okay, so
Central.
give me the exact time. Like
Oh.
right now, it's 3:30 where I'm at. 3:30
Yeah, it's
in the afternoon.
6:30 out here.
6:30. Yeah.
5:30.
Yeah, 5:30 here. Yeah.
Yep, and
5:30.
Evian.
I'm
Yeah.
12:30 on Saturday. So I'll let
Oh, wow.
you guys know. I'll let you guys know what to expect in the next 24 hours.
Right.
Nice. Yeah, it's just
Stay
curious.
tuned. I'll message you guys.
We're
Constantly.
going right back to that magic again.
That's
That's
okay,
right.
guys.
Way ahead of the game.
We're so advanced here at the bottom of the world in New Zealand.
Right. What state are you all in? I know you're in New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Oh, I'm in Northwest. I'm in Northwest New Jersey right now.
Oh, I was wondering. I could not tell by your videos. It's like, where is she at?
I know.
All over.
Yeah, I do go a lot of different places.
Texas. Evie and I live about 2 hours apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw you girls saw each other. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tracy and we're an hour apart. Tracy,
Wow.
Yeah.
like West. Yeah, she
She's
lives
usually here. I don't know where she is.
She's probably
she
living
amazing?
her best life somewhere.
right. God love her. Just she's
God
amazing.
love that woman. Love that woman.
Right. Love Tracy.
Yeah, Tracy's
so-
in California, so she's in the Pacific time zone.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got this question from Peter. So Peter Ubanowski at the Unbreakable Project. And you know what else too, Peter and Mike, and any other men that want to. Actually, I've got to say, so this really cool guy subscribed to my channel yesterday. I went to have a look at his, and he's saying, like, hey men, this is a channel for men over 50, and in his about and everything, I just totally related to the guy. I'm just like, yes, you go, you good man. Because like Peter, like Mike, like lots of other guys, it's so good for the men to be making YouTube channels and, talking about whatever they want to talk about and talking about some men stuff. So, like it'll be cool if the men you wanted to get together and if you guys, any men here, if you want any tips on how to do what I'm doing or whatever, please do hit me up because I can so easily tell you. And it'll just be really, really cool because you know what I mean? It's fun and it's guys hanging out and stuff. So here's a question from Peter. I'm 46 and I look at you all like little sisters. Age is an indicator of life experience and the best creators, the best channels all over 50 plus.
I agree.
Yeah. Or over 46 plus. Or over lovely Joshua. Joshua's a young man. So
Right.
over Joshua's age, Joshua Sickles. We also had a question from Jennifer wanted to know from Introvert in Alaska, do you fill out the tags portion during the uploading process? I wanted to jump in and ask that now before we forget that question.
Good
So when
question.
do you guys fill out your tags or do you have it pre-populated in your customization or what?
I always fill mine out according to what my video's about.
Yeah.
You change them every time?
Well, I
Cool.
keep in the same, like over 60, life after 60, women over 60, and then I'll add in if it's about Christmas or family things. I only put in like 10 tags.
Okay.
Right. Oh, do you mean like hashtags or do you mean the tags?
I'm just the tags.
Oh, so the hashtags in your description box or further down?
I don't ever do hashtags. I don't know about doing that.
Okay. So you are talking about the tags, down
I
like
do,
when you
yeah.
scroll down.
I do both.
Do you? Okay, I should.
I do both.
I'm just experimenting all the time.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, I heard some creators say that tags didn't matter, but then I've heard other creators say that tags do matter. And Kendi K All Day, who I respect a lot and who grew very quickly, seems to feel that tags matter. She even includes common misspellings of certain words, which I thought was kind of brilliant. I can't think of an example. This didn't come from her video, but let's say pumpkin pie. She might also put in pumpkin, Punkin, because a lot of people misspell it that way.
Right.
So she even goes that extra mile, which I think is pretty cool.
Okay,
Candy
that
K
makes
goes
sense.
the extra mile, period.
Yes,
Right.
yes, she always does.
She does. Yeah. Okay, should we talk about Vlogmas?
Yes.
How's Vlogmas
Paula
going?
didn't get to talk about her channel, did she?
I did.
Oh, okay. I missed it. Sorry.
You're all good. You're
You
all
must
good.
have zoned out.
I was reading the comments and talking in the comments.
Sorry.
All
Thanks for
good.
looking out for me, though.
I didn't listen to you, but I looked out for you.
I'll take that. And Karen, did you see Peter's question?
Oh, I
About-
think did we just talk about his question
Oh,
about the
did he?
tags? Was it about the tags?
I thought he said something about something else. Let me scroll up and see if I can find it.
Yep.
You all carry on while I look. Talk amongst
Yes, yes.
yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves. There we go. Peter calls us the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, he says my question was about niche types and upload schedule. We didn't talk about niche
yes.
types.
Oh yes. All right. So right. What can you read that question out for us? I did see that one. He did a
Yes,
couple
Peter
of
at the Unbreakable Project has the question. My question was about niche types and upload schedule. That's all there is to it.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. There we go. Do we think it can vary depending on the niche, or is it more of a personal choice by the creator? Upload
Oh, okay.
schedule. So what are your guys' upload schedules?
Like I said, I don't upload on the weekends because they fall flat when I upload on the weekends. So
That's a great tip for me because I was going to upload this weekend, so I might wait till at least.
well, it's
so
just because
you,
everybody's busy. They're
True.
busy doing things. They don't really watch YouTube. It seems like they watch more YouTube during the week. They'll scroll through it when they're at work on their break or,
yeah.
And I don't know. Do you guys, how in the YouTube studio, it tells you when your viewers are online? Do you have that?
Yep.
Yeah. So mine don't come on until like 2 p.m, from 2 to 6. So that's when I try to upload, is in that period of time.
Is that when the thing turns blue?
Yeah. When it's the darkest blue.
I didn't know what that meant. I thought that meant they put a new video up, and I was like, no, they didn't. There's not a video there.
Right. Yeah, because sometimes, like if you upload in the middle of the night, everybody's sleeping, your video doesn't get pushed out. Because if people start watching it right away, then YouTube sees that and then they push it out. That's what I heard anyway. So I try to follow that. I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah. What
Kendi
about
K
you,
is in
Julie?
the chat. Kendi K is in the chat, and I didn't even know it.
Hello,
Yes,
Kendi K.
I was just talking about
She
you,
must
Kendi
have.
K.
Yeah. See, isn't that interesting? I'm reading lots of books about intuition at the moment
Mhm,
and watching YouTube videos. Right.
mhm. Kendi K, I was talking about how you, I think it was in one of your shop talks, maybe talked about making use of the tags, not the hashtags, but the tags at the bottom, and how you said on one occasion that and you might have heard me already, even include common misspellings of words in your tags, which I thought was above and beyond.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is taking YouTube seriously.
hmm
Yeah, yeah.
Did you ask me a question?
I did, yeah. Tell us
what
about,
was
and
the
it probably links into your Vlogmas as well, but what's your uploading schedule?
Oh, like I said, I usually have Word Love Wednesdays where I do writing videos, and then I do on Tuesdays I do my YouTube growth video. That's once every 2 weeks. I change it up because every week felt like too much for that. And then I'm doing my lives now. I have lives on Monday, which are gratitude and intention, where people can come in and talk about what they're grateful for and what their intention is for the week. That's really fun. And I've started. This is pure Julie. I'm doing Wednesdays poetry and prompts, and it's turned into like poetry and prompts and me telling stories. It's like I'm having a blast, and people are seeming to enjoy it, so that makes me happy. And then of course with Vlogmas, I'm posting every day, which has just been wonderfully wild. So, but what I'm doing is like I did and I think this is something I'm experimenting with, because I love to experiment, because I'm not an expert. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just throwing a lot of stuff out there to see what fits. But I did on Wednesday, I did my Vlogmas, but I did my Word Love Wednesday within the Vlogmas. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate that out, the Word Love Wednesday part, and put it into the Word Love, the writing playlist, unlisted until after Vlogmas is over. And then I will make it public. So people who go to the playlist will be able to access it. And it's the same content, but I can cut it out. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I blew my own mind with that idea. So, but people, people love that part. I mean, I got so many comments on people talking about journaling, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. People are really paying attention. And I would say that's something that I've noticed just this week since I started doing Vlogmas. It's like the things you hear about happening on YouTube are happening. Like a woman said to me, Julie, I saw your video about Pittsburgh, because I'm a part-time nomad. So I was in Pittsburgh. I made a video about how I love Pittsburgh and Mr. Rogers and all this stuff, you know. And she said, and then I went over to your journaling, and I love what you had to say about this and this and that, and like really long comments. And that's happening more and more, is that they're really connecting deeply with what I'm putting out there, and they're coming from different places, and that's brand new for me. Like I said, I'm just loving it. So
that's the best part.
And then you've got your road trip planned next year. You're taking it on the road.
Trip. Yes, I'm going to take you all on the road with me. In January, I leave, and we're going across the U.S. And then in March, we'll be going across the U.S. again. And I'm thinking, because you know what we learned on one of these sessions, there was a guy who was monetized really quickly, and because he like does DoorDash or something. So he's like live while he's DoorDashing. And I'm like, well, then I can go live for an hour while I'm across country, and people can ride with me on the road trip. And you know, wherever I am, I'm thinking, I know, and I think it'd be great.
I love that idea.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah. So my other dream is to have people like pick up people in their cities. Like I know my friends from Texas here, and I don't know Texas geography, but I think it would be so fun to like pick up Rhonda. I'll pick you up and we'll drive to Evie's, and then I'll take Evie and we'll go see Allison, and then like just like we'll be in the car together, and like we can do live and we're all together, girl gang. To me that just seems like so much. And then I'm going to go to California and I'll see Tracy. Hey Tracy, and then I'm like go crazy and go to Alaska. I don't know, Jennifer. I would love to go to Alaska and see you. But I mean, I just think it'd be so dynamic. And it's like, where in the world is Julie Jordan Scott today? And people can get on there and see. Yeah. I'm very excited. And my final, and I'll stop talking, but I just have to say this idea that I had earlier today. So I'm turning 64 in January, and I was planning to have a party in California, based on the Beatles song, Will You Still Need Me, when I'm 64. But my daughter's in a play, and so she wouldn't be able to come to that party, and I don't want to stress her out. So I decided I will do a whole sequence on going from 64 to 65 and have that, because again, it's about aging joyfully. That's like my thing right now. And so aging joyfully all year, and as I'm leading up to the big 6-5, and it's like you're saying, Dawn, I'm older, but I'm not decrepit. I'm not stopping. If anything, I'm getting better than ever. So
Right?
there you
Yeah, we're not dead yet.
go. No, I'll stop.
We're not
talking.
done.
Plenty of time there. Plenty of time there.
Oh, that's
Cool
right.
question
Brenda and
about-
I live close together too. And we've talked about meeting up and do it because we like to do some of the same things. So I said to her, hey, let's get together. That would be so fun. We need to schedule it, my friend.
we've got a
Wow.
question from Diana at Lonely in Truth. What is Vlogmas, Dawn?
It's just when you're vlogging for Christmas. It's just for Christmas. It's called Vlogmas. It's just vlogging. And usually it has to do with what's going on for Christmas, that kind of stuff. You should try it, Diana. You should do it. It's fun. But like I said, for me, it just doesn't. I'm not getting a lot of views, but I don't care because I like doing it. It's been a lot of fun. And I like watching other people's Vlogmas videos. They're fun for me to watch them. They're probably one of my favorite videos. I love it when I see other people vlog for Christmas. I want to see what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
I'm nosy like that. But I like seeing how other people celebrate it, how they decorate. Especially, I did a video recently on when we're older, how holidays evolve and they change. When you're young, especially if you got a family, it's different. But now that my children are grown and it's just me and my husband most days, the holidays are different. So I've been trying to vlog about that. And I like hearing from other ladies that are kind of going through the same thing. It's not the
Definitely.
same. Yeah. Christmas isn't the same.
And so, Rhonda, what was your schedule? I think Max is asking about what everyone's schedules are. Would you say that, Paula? Like, because we're talking about uploading schedules, do you think that's what Max is asking?
I believe so. Yes.
All right, Rhonda, what's your upload schedule?
I don't know
And
that I have.
you're vlogmasing.
Well, I am doing Vlogmas, and I said that I didn't know how much I would do. I've had a video out every day except today. And because that one's doing so well, I decided to wait. My time that most people watch is on Saturdays. So I try to almost always upload a video on Saturday morning about 9:30. Because
Nice.
they watch from 10 to 4 on Saturday. I mean, but that one that's doing really well, I got it done at 7 o'clock at night. Well, I guess was that Thursday night? Yeah, it hasn't even been up 24 hours. So that was an odd time, but I've never posted every day either.
No.
Before I started my lives, I posted one every 6 days. And
Can I ask, how do all of you do lives?
Yes.
I think so.
And how do they do for you?
When I first started my lives, they did really, really well. But I had a whole bunch of trolls. I mean, mega trolls,
Mhm.
nasty trolls, bunches of trolls. But they got me lots and lots of views and lots of new subscribers. Now I have a lot of fun on my lives, and I have a small core audience who always shows up for me. So they do well for me, but not as well as they did in the beginning as far as watch hours.
Yeah, I was curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do my live the same time every week, like Wednesday at 7. And so, I mean, they're even waiting because they know Wednesday at 7 I'm live, and I have, 16, and I know some people have boo-boos on their lives, but it's been really good, and all of that sort of stuff. So, and I've enjoyed doing it, and it's my videos are a little more serious, or have been, and I've done them in my office, and I think my community was a little surprised that I'm a little sassy and kind of a little
A little more open.
yeah, I'm a little different than what they expected. And I get that a lot. People see me, they think, you're a counselor. So they expect that I'm going to be, even Evie, when we went to meet, she was all worried because she thought I was, prim and proper. Knows better now. So does Karen. They bet me in real
That's
person.
going, Rhonda, calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah. we were just bringing down the tone in McKinney. It was all a bit too fancy, wasn't it? I said,
Right.
I literally saw like a police officer on a horse, and I'm like, wow, is there like a police officer on a horse? And so Alison explained to me, this is very prestigious to be accepted into like, what do they call that type of role? Like there's a special name for the police officers on the horses.
They're mounted. They're
Mounted, yeah. And this guy just looked like a Max Steel toy, like a G.I. Joe toy. Like he was so clean cut, like literally he was the poster child, you know what I mean? For, far too good looking to be a police officer or something, I don't know, and young. Does your mother know that you're doing this? You're a police officer? But yeah, we were bringing down the tone. It was very twee and pretty and cute and fancy, wasn't it? In a really nice way.
Yeah, well, remember when Allison saw us like down the sidewalk? I was like, who's that? Oh, I think that's Karen up there. Rhonda and I were there pretty soon. Allison, who was walking with the cane, lifts the cane up in the air, screaming and yelling, running down the sidewalk.
I know. I'm like, and I'm thinking, dude, like, I thought you needed a cane to walk, and now you're like,
adrenaline,
waving your cane around.
Oh my goodness.
It was quite lively.
Trick.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say that I love going live, but I come from live streaming background. I used to be on an app called Periscope, and on Periscope I was going live like 3 and 4 times a day. So I'm very comfortable with live streaming. I'm comfortable with trolls. I'm comfortable with it all. I'm just, but I had a really big audience over there on Periscope too.
Nice.
So I'm just finding my way on YouTube, and like I said earlier, the poetry one has really surprised me because people are super engaged with the poetry. They're like listening, and I give them suggestions. I said, if you hear a line that's really nice, type that in, and they do. It's like magic. They're like, oh, I love that line. Oh, those were, and they're typing in I'm like, okay, this, and see, since I love that, it's kind of selfish. Since I really love that, it's really makes me so happy to see them all so engaged. And Monday's a smaller audience. On Monday, I'm always there at noon. On Wednesday, it's either 4 p.m. or 9 p.m. just because I'm experimenting. But Monday is a smaller group, but it's pretty consistent. And I find that people are looking forward to it because they want to share their gratitudes and they want to state their intentions because there's power in doing that publicly.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love the lives.
Oh, quick question from Kendi K. Is Periscope still active?
No, Periscope was, they were bought by Twitter. That's when I was using it. And I think they shut down in around 2019. Yeah, it's just really a shame. We had so much fun. We had a group of 10,000 women in a group called Perry Girls. And it was just it was incredible. There's a lot of things that we did on live on Periscope that I think that we could try it on YouTube, but it would take some practice and stuff. Maybe you can talk about that another time.
Okay, so Allison's life after 55. Your ears must have just been burning. We've just been talking about you. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you at a hotel? No, you're in a car still. Okay, yeah. So, okay, here's the story about Allison. So, Allison, the very first live that Paula and I were on with Allison, and who else was on that first one? Susan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyone else? Was it the 4 of us? I'm trying to think back. It seemed like a long time ago. But that was the one that Allison was in the car, wasn't it?
I think
She was
it
in
was.
the car. I think it was, yeah. And like I was nervous. A few of us were quite nervous. We'd all like really brushed our hair. We were nearly unrecognizable because we'd like done something with our hair. You know how you see these sports people, and then you see these photos of them that are like their PR photos, and you're trying to figure out who it is because they never look like that. We were looking like that, but not the sports people bit. But anyway, so we're all nervous and like, and all of this. And then next thing, Allison comes in, and then she's blacking out a little bit because she's going through the black spots as she's driving, and then her Bluetooth headphones are dropping. And I'm thinking, is this okay? Like, okay, all right, this is really freaky. What do we do? Like, and everything. And then guess what? Nobody died. Nothing happened. Like we didn't all go into a puff of dust or anything. And then after that, we were all just, it was all relaxed after that. And
Yes.
so, yeah, that was very special, that first one. But we were
Yes.
so nervous and like,
Karen, how long ago has that been? Do you remember the date of our very first live?
I'll have to have a look. But I'm thinking, I don't know, I want to say at least, what do you reckon, 6, 8 months ago? 7,
I'd
8,
say
9
so.
months ago. Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
been in the first quarter, I'm figuring.
And we
you
were
know
like,
what?
are we
6 months
live? What do
later,
we do?
I'm meeting Alison at an airport in person,
Yes.
and she's making her husband film us after I'd been on like 4 flights for like, I don't know, 30 something hours. That's
Yes.
why I went and brushed my hair again in the bathroom, because I just wasn't sure what Alison would be up to. And I stay at her place, and we stay up till midnight having a pajama party every night at the summit.
Nice.
And Karen, didn't you mix something like toothpaste or lotion up or something?
Oh yeah, like in my little things, I was trying to sort of like, be like my daughter. I was trying to channel my daughter in the beautiful way that she travels. Like honestly, I just want to travel with her because she's got all the stuff. You know what I mean? Like all the little mini canisters that I'm just too mean to
Yeah.
buy all the little minis. Right? I'm like, I'm not
Very
paying
organized.
$4.50 just because it's smaller. You know what I
Right.
mean? Or whatever.
Right.
But I tried to be like her and do all these little cute things because she does all this cute travel. But then because I did pour some things into little unnamed, I didn't do the naming bit, like that's over the top, isn't it? And so then I thought that I was putting moisturizer on my face, but I put something nasty, something really nasty. That
It was
soap.
hand sanitizer or
It was
something.
soap. Yeah, it was hand
Soap.
soap.
Wow.
Yeah,
Body
just all
wash.
over my face.
Yeah.
So it's hard to
no.
come back from that when you're on the airplane,
Oh no.
Amazing. Look at all these lovely, lovely people here. Right. And so what was one of the other things that we were going to talk about? We were going to talk about music. What was your thinking about the
Just
music?
Just a second, I wanted to
Oh.
say that there's a question
Oh.
for Dawn from Lonely in Truth.
Oh, good. Let's
It
have a look.
says, Dawn, it says, Dawn, how do you overcome the difficult moments doing YouTube? Imposter syndrome is something I struggle with.
Ah,
Do you
yeah.
see it? There you go.
Mm.
There you go. Thank you, Karen.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's a hard one for sure. I still struggle with it. I don't know. Yeah, it's a difficult thing. I think everybody does. From what I've heard, I've listened to other content creators, and I think it's something we all go through. We all struggle with, but it helps when you have a very kind audience, and
Yes.
that has helped me a lot. Just, everybody is so kind and so encouraging, especially women, in our age group. And they've helped me with that. They've helped me overcome a lot, because it's scary, to put yourself out there on YouTube, as you know. And I get that a lot from people after I made that video telling everybody, oh, make a YouTube channel, get out there. You want to, people want to hear from you. And people are like, oh no, I could never get in front of the camera. I couldn't handle the trolls and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, we all feel that way when we start. We all feel that way, but it's once you post a video and you get these nice comments, people come and they tell you, oh, your video meant this to me or that to me. It encourages you, and you slowly overcome that. I think, I still struggle, of course, especially, I'll get 100 nice comments and I'll get one bad one telling me I'm stupid or ugly or something like that. And it's like, but then I realize that's just one person. And you know what they say about hurt people. And
Yeah.
so, I just have to realize that. And actually, YouTube has helped me get a tougher skin. I've learned to deal with that kind of stuff, because it like I said, it's difficult. I'm sure. Do you ladies struggle with that?
You mean the imposter syndrome? Is that what the question is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
when I started recording, I felt like I was trying to do something. Get up there and lay down. Trying to do something that everybody would like, and I had to realize that everybody's a different flavor, and some can like it okay, and some can absolutely hate it, and some can love it. So just to be myself was the best thing I could do, and I think I've always felt like myself. It's just I went from an uncomfortable self to a comfortable self.
I
I've heard
think
comments I've heard comments that people have made to you, Dawn, about how you wear your glasses, maybe your nose ring, your eyebrows are the wrong color. I mean, getting
Everything.
so nitpicky and so personal that they're saying things that you wouldn't say to I would hope you would not say to a person on
Right.
the street. That's the kind of thing that if it was your friend, you'd want to pull him to the side and you'd say, did you know one eyebrow is below your lip and the other one is on your forehead? I mean, that's the kind of thing that you say to a friend, but you don't announce it to the entire world.
Right. Yeah. But thank goodness YouTube allows us to block those people. We can hit the delete button. But did you guys know, I learned this. I didn't know this right away, that even if you block somebody, they can still watch you. They just can't comment.
right.
Yes. But then that way they know they got blocked.
Right.
And they
Well,
sit there and go, oh, I got something to say.
Yeah. They can still comment, but you don't see it.
Right.
I don't know if they just think that you're not responding back to them or what. So I don't know how that works. But
the other thing too is, I mean, when we click on those people, like we click on their avatar, one, do they have a channel? And two,
right.
I mean, do
No
they have a
picture.
channel, or is it no picture? It's just some like cartoon avatar or nothing?
Right.
Yeah. And Chase Hughes, I don't know if any of you guys watch Chase Hughes, but he says, he's never had a bad comment from anyone more successful than he is.
I like that.
Right.
That is good.
Right.
That is good.
And Gary Vee always says, yeah.
I'm not big enough yet to get people picking me apart, but the comments that are like, oh, you look like you're single, or you look like you're really interested. It's not enough to say, what are you implying? But it could be, maybe it's not. They don't have channels. The people that seem to be ask the questions or make the statements there's no information about them. It's simply just them. And it may not even be their profile pic.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I think some people, sometimes the trolls go and make another account because they'll come back and you can tell by the way they talk, it's the same person. Because I had one person, they write like paragraphs to tell me how terrible I am. And they're like Dawn, like they're doing me a favor. They're like, not to be critical. And then they go on to say how basically I have a face for radio. I should not be doing.
Everybody thinks they've got a face for radio. I mean, come on. What about people like Cindy Crawford? To me, this is such a meme. All those supermodels just go, I was such an ugly duckling in high school. I couldn't get a date to the prom and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? They all say that I wake up looking like Cindy Crawford or whatever. Everyone thinks they've got a face for radio, right? It's just like, but then I thought that Mike in retirement, he said something really cool one day. He just said something like, and then I realized that as much as I like worry about something about my face or whatever, this is the face that I've been putting out there in the world and living my life, my whole life.
Right.
So do you know what I mean? It's just like, we just need to get over ourselves, and just be like, people don't care what you look like, but they care about like your heart and what you want to give and share.
Well, I'll make a really nice video and it's like, did you listen to the video? All you did was stare at me and critique how I looked. You didn't even hear the message, and it could be a wonderful, lovely message. They don't care about that. They just want to critique your appearance. So, but you know what? Now that my channel is bigger than it was, I don't have the trolls that I used to. I had more trolls when I was smaller. I don't know if I blocked them all or what. But I don't have the problem because I've got quite a few people blocked. I've got
there's hope for the rest of us. Said Dawn got rid of all the trolls.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? And we'll come to Brenda. Brenda is one of our lovely, lovely friends that we've known, and she just gets busy with her life and her property and her work and everything, and with her family, looking after her parents. So it's so nice to see you, Brenda.
Yes.
So we'll come to Brenda's question, but I just wanted to quickly say that there is this gorgeous young, I mean, I'm trying to guess her age. She might be like late 20s, she might be 30. She's called Olivia Olfactory, and because I used to like do perfume reviews and I went to a perfume convention in New York last year, it was very exciting. But anyway, Olivia is one of the most inclusive. She's hugely popular perfume reviewer. And the other day on Instagram, she just put up a whole list of all the comments that she gets all the time. And she was just having fun and saying some things back, and people were all like chipping in there. But, you know, she literally like really nasty things. And she just left all these people's names up there, which she is such a strong woman. She is a strong, beautiful. She literally just shaved all her hair off because she's a hairdresser. She said she does so much stuff to her hair that she wanted just to start afresh, and she shaved it off. You know what I mean? She's just a cool chick.
Wow,
you know what I mean? Doing her
that's awesome.
own thing. Heaps of tattoos. Her husband's a tattoo artist. But anyway, young, beautiful people, you know, are getting that. Like, you know, we know that, don't we? All the models. What about that girl that's done the jeans ad recently in the jeans company? You know what I mean? She's getting a lot of stick and everything. But yeah.
Right.
This is a cool question from Brenda. I see you all have your face as your logo. I'm thinking, should I change mine? Is it a recommended thing? What do you guys think?
Yes.
Why?
I've heard that you should do that so that people they recognize your face and they'll see it and they'll be like, oh yeah, I watch her, you know, and they're more likely to watch you. They get used to your seeing you. It's just a recognition thing, a familiarity thing.
Yeah. Yeah. The same with the thumbnail. Your face being in the thumbnail is just the same people that watch you at least know that that's you, that's who they want to watch.
Right. Right. Because you know when I posted I've posted thumbnails without me in it, nobody watches those. And then I'll just go back and just put my picture in there, and then I get views again. It's like they don't know who that is. So they're not going to watch it.
Rob the Maritimer, he talks about putting your face everywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He just goes, thumbnail, he goes, I want my face everywhere and everything, you know, like so he
Yeah, they
definitely
recognize
talks about that.
Does
I reckon you should put your face in there, Brenda.
Does anyone watch Kate Singh?
Yes.
SINCH? Now she does. I love watching her, and people love her long videos, right? I want to be like that too, where people are like, don't stop talking, keep going. I want to tell me more.
Wow.
She literally sit down, and she's like, I need a shower, and she's like fixing because her pajamas are too low. She's like, oh my gosh, look at this hair, because it's like the first time she's looked at it in the camera. And then she'll be like, she'll talk, and it's just a scene. Like she lets YouTube pick. It might be a chair, it might be the kitchen table, a sink full of dishes. She does not care. It only has a title. And when she's done, she'll be like, so yeah, I guess I got to go to work. Whoop, it's gone. There's just this cutoff. No music, no nothing. And she's such a pleasure to watch.
I
What is
like
her
people
name?
that don't
Kate
over
Singh.
edit.
Yeah, I agree. Is that SINGH, did you say?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Kate,
amazing.
AATE.
Amazing. Okay. Yeah,
And I think,
yeah.
what does she have? Is she like 20,000 subscribers? Is that about what she's at?
I think so. Yeah, she's doing really well.
Yeah. She's an author also. She's got 2 kids.
Oh, hi,
and she's-
Catherine. Yeah, people are always trying to sell me YouTube growth things. They message me. They can help me with my channel. They can help me with my thumbnails. Like I'm that big that I could afford to hire somebody. Give me a break.
Right.
Oh yes, Jennifer loves to say face for radio. I've heard Jennifer.
Oh, she's the
Jennifer's
one with
either put that in the comments before, or she might have said it. on
It
a
was
video.
earlier. I saw it after we were talking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look at
Jennifer
that.
was the one that you featured where you
Yeah.
know she did the Christmas window. Oh my God.
Yes.
That I just love that. I was like, I gotta subscribe to her right away. I love
Yeah.
love her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to watch some of her videos.
She's an
She's
amazing filmmaker. She's an artist.
Yeah,
Jennifer
I
is an
can see that.
artist, although I don't know, Jennifer, if you think you're an artist, but you are definitely an artist.
Definitely, yes.
As
Yes,
well
I'm
as an
excited.
interior designer.
Mhm.
Totally.
And that, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You look
Do you
like what are
ladies find that you watch less YouTube now that you're making YouTube videos?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
definitely.
kind of have to.
Okay.
You kind of have to, right? Like there are sometimes you just think the little voice inside just going, You're just procrastinating now. You know what I mean? Just get up, get
Yeah.
up, get up.
But there's
Right.
only so much time. There's only so much time to watch. So like before this happens on Friday nights, I try to make sure that I've looked back at what's going on with the people that I'm going to talk to.
I did
Yeah,
that. I went around and watched your guys' videos. 'Cause I
Yeah,
wanted to see.
it's to be supportive, to create, not necessarily support to watch everything you put out.
Right. Right.
That's how I feel anyway.
No, I agree.
Yeah. And actually, you know what? I'm definitely saying to Brenda, you should do that, especially Brenda, because your face isn't in a lot of your videos. And you keep talking about, so I reckon that's 2026 planned right there for you. You're welcome.
There you go.
You know, like you're so articulate, you speak so well, you're confident in what you're saying, you know, you're hyper intelligent just with everything that you've done in your life and your jobs and everything like that. Like I think you should put you more in your videos, you know,
Right. Right.
because you have been sitting, I know you won't mind me saying it, but you have been sitting at that little, I just think people need to get to know you more, you know.
Right.
And come back for you, and not necessarily potentially sometimes you might get new viewers who, when you are visiting different cities, they might like, oh great, here's a video about someone's experience like going through this town or this celebration special event or something like that. I think that you probably want people to get to know you and come back for you, like really regular viewers, which I'm sure you have, but I'm just saying people, you know, maybe we need to get to know you more.
Well, and
Right.
I did you want to say something, Dawn? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm
Oh.
saying hi to people that are coming in.
Oh, well, I'm just the other thing too is like Brenda, her name is not in the title, and without her name being in her channel name, I mean, and without her picture, it makes it really hard to match up. Like if we've got a channel name with no name but a face, we can eventually merge the two together. But there's
Right.
nothing to merge with when there's no name and no face.
Yeah. But also, do you know what? I think but also faceless channels, obviously those ones now, I think more as time goes by, we're just going to like, with our eyes skimming so fast that we're going to maybe more see logos with something in it. Like I often just associate those, like they don't appeal to me. I'll often think that might be a faceless, what do they call those ones? Explainer type videos. Do you know what I mean? Of course, the faceless ones have got no face. So I think more and more with the whole AI and everything like that, it's more important to prove our humanness, you know, as well.
Good
You
point.
want to, people's eyes are attracted to faces the most as
For
well,
sure.
aren't they?
Right. Right.
Well, and I think too, there's a certain amount of like people watch your videos, and if they feel the emotion and the connection and all of that, it's a little bit of a dopamine type thing. They
It
talk
is.
about
It is. It is.
Well, if they connect with that, like say, like with Dawn and her, you know, some of her emotional stuff and all of that, when they see her face, they get a dopamine hit, and that they want to click. It's
Definitely.
proven. Some of this is proven, and so that's
Definitely.
why it's real
That's good to
important
know.
that we use our face, because I mean, you know, and with AI, and I want them to know all the wrinkles on my face so that when they do an AI, they'll know it's not me because it doesn't have wrinkles.
Right.
That's it.
You know,
That's
or so they
Yes.
know me, and
Right.
they know
Proof of
that,
humanness. Yeah.
oh, that's Rhonda. She's
Mhm.
gonna say something that's, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Real human lived experience thing.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it's scientifically proven. There's this little bit of a dopamine type thing. We hear about it all the time about social media, but
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
yeah,
But even if we think that we look at a big photograph or a piece of artwork, what do you guys think? Do your eyes quickly scan? Are your eyes really drawn to the face? Like if
I
you see
think
lots
so.
of graphics and lots of
Yeah.
images, but you'll see a face, like
Yeah.
will your eyes rest there longer?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we want to know the people.
we do. And
Mhm.
Krista, simply just Krista, is saying, I agree with Dawn that hardly any views on thumbnails that don't have my face in them. I've heard Krista say that a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
mm-hmm.
Okay, Dora, Dora is up to mischief here. Can I suggest everyone doing Vlogmas to do a playlist to share other creators doing Vlogmas?
Oh,
I like
Lots of
that.
ideas
that's a
out,
good
Dora,
idea. Yeah.
Right?
to do a playlist.
So, like,
to
include
share
other creators in your playlist.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I think that's what she is doing.
we could have our own individual, but then have a community one where we put our pals in there. That's a really great
I
idea.
love that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you do that by clicking the little invite a collaborator button when you create a playlist?
I think she put hers on a post.
I created a playlist. I created a playlist today, and it gave me the option of inviting a collaborator.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
I
Yeah.
guess that's what it means. Like,
You can also post videos from someone else's.
Here's
Channel.
Dora's right here.
Like, say I wanted to post Julie, and so you click the three little buttons on the side in their video,
Oh, okay.
and then it'll say add to playlist, and you
oh.
just click your playlist, and it will add their video in that playlist on your channel.
Oh, nice.
But you label it like my peeps Vlogmas or something.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
community's Vlogmas or whatever, and then you can put their videos in a playlist on your channel.
Yeah, because I could put in my description, because every description on my playlist, now I can add it with all y'all's in my description box.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. That's brilliant. Thank you,
And
Paula.
Elfie,
Thank you.
but
Abby,
that's
what were you
what were you showing us?
Abby
Evie?
was showing, yeah.
Well, this is what Dora did. It's a post, and the post takes you to this right here, and it's called Vlogmas Friends, and she's got 5 videos and 6 views. So she's got mine on here. She's got Tracy with an IE Wild. She's got Entreaty by Rhonda, and she's got Susan at Artfully Becoming, and she's got Kathleen's Place.
oh wow.
I looked up and everybody was gone.
I know. I've just learned something new and popped you out individually. Yay!
So yeah, she had
Nice.
asked me about that if it was okay, and so then this is what it looks like. Is that backwards for y'all, or is that
No,
right?
No,
it's
it's
not.
good for us.
so is that what old Mike did with Debbie Sue and the other two ladies?
That's good.
I don't know.
Because he emailed Debbie and said, would she be okay to collaborate with him? And he talked about her channel on his channel and put her picture up on his channel.
No, this is where she's done a post, and you know how you can put a link in a post?
Mm-hmm.
She's just making an announcement. These are some friends of mine that are doing Vlogmas, and she just puts one video up. And then, of course, if we've got our Vlogmas in a playlist, it will take that person to the playlist, especially at the end of the video.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But I
That's
just
a
thought
great
that was
idea.
nice because Dora was going around Sydney with her little elf. What is that? What is that guy called?
Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah, with her little elf on the shelf, and she was toting it around eating raw oysters. Setting the little elf up on the shelf, buying oysters, and then going outside and eating them. And yeah, she's so much fun to watch. And she does pretty much nothing but lives because she said it doesn't take up any storage on her phone, and she doesn't have to edit.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
And do you know what too? It's like, I guess, because you're sort of really putting yourself out there, it's like, you can't be like a fake person or whatever, like doing a live. So
Right.
it's nice that there's actually a nice little payoff for you, isn't there? That actually, this is just me being me, and I don't have to edit this video because you don't have like a particular story that you're looking to tell or to
Right.
teach a little point or do whatever in your videos. Kristen said, invite collaborators only if you're doing a collab together. For example, if I start a cooking series or something and there are other channels all in the same collaboration, Brenda. Yeah. So do you know what? When people are doing collabs, and because I've seen more and more of these now, where obviously like there'll be, let's say 2 channels are doing it. So if you hit subscribe, are you subscribing to any future videos that these two creators are making together? Is that what that means when you subscribe? Because that was like a whole other concept.
I don't. I think when it's a collaboration, if you hit that line, it will bring up both channels, and you can go, "Oh, I'm already subscribed to her, but I'm not to her." And you have the option to view. You have the option to view or subscribe at that point.
Yeah, because I've been doing collabs with my Vlogmas because I have my special guest stars. And what happens is, and I didn't know how to do this exactly. Again, I'm the experimenter. I'm going out on a limb with this, but it's like showing up in their studio. Like I sent a request, I get their video, I put it in my video, and I send a request to collaborate with them, and then they approve it. And then they show up on my YouTube studio. My video that I made with them shows up on their YouTube studio. So any comments that come in, they see it directly like on their YouTube studio. It's really pretty cool. And for me, I'm really enjoying doing that because even though I'm a small channel, it's like Dawn said she subscribed to Jennifer because she saw her on my channel. I mean, that's why I want to do that, is to get people seen by different people. So that's how I'm doing it right now.
Right. It helps.
Well, and I've seen on some channels where they've done collabs, and the little circle that your subscribe thing that's in your right above your description, there'll be 2 of those.
Oh.
And if you click that, you get both channels so that you can click immediately on that link and you can go to the person they collabed with, their channel.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. And
there's so much I don't know.
Same,
Right?
And
that's just something I noticed. Now, Evie and I did the collab, and I thought the video would be on her channel and my channel, and that's not how it worked at all.
It did. I found it through YouTube Studio. Collaborations
studio.
Have their own. I don't know if anyone's watched it, but they have their own section, and it's not a tab across the top that says videos, short posts. It would be nice if collaborations were up there.
I think on my channel they can hit that, and because it is a collab, your channel comes up, and they can just hit that link, and it'll take you to your channel. Yeah.
Yeah, and the invited collaborator thing is on that second page in Studio where it says more, like where you add your tags in that second. At least that's how it works on my YouTube Studio.
Yeah.
So that's where you can invite a collaborator. And I think I'm finally understanding how to use it, because I had a couple little glitches, but they were glitches on YouTube there because I didn't know what I was doing.
So Julie, when I finally send you my clip,
yes,
is that a collaboration?
It will be. So I will put you into my video if you've watched any of the videos yet with these other people in them. And then when I go to post the video, I'll go in and it'll say invite a collaborator, and I'll put the Mrs. Paulin does retirement, and then you will get I'm not sure if you automatically get the request, but I send an email with the link that you click on and accept. And then once you accept, that's when you get onto the studio in your channel. And so I'm learning, but that's how it's worked so far.
So when I get my pardon this aside conversation, ladies, just real quick.
No, this is great. I am completely ignorant about collabs. I'm just like,
yeah, me too. I don't get it. So when I finally get my little blurb done tonight, will I text it to you?
Yeah, no, I'd say put it on Google Docs. If you can put it on Google Docs or put it unlisted on YouTube, either way works.
Okay, and then I have to send you some kind of code to be able to get it. If you do it on Google Docs, no, you just allow me to. You give me permission to look at it on Google Docs. That's really the easiest because then I can do a straight download. Yes, I realize that, but I meant the unlisted.
Oh, and the unlisted, you just allow me to see. Like if you say anyone with a link can see this, I think that's how it works on YouTube.
Okay.
You go into your list of videos and you hit the 3 dots, and where it says share, then you copy that code and it can go in an email or a text message.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Evie.
Yeah. So, but I prefer Google Docs just because it's lazy. It's easier for me to do it that way.
Okay.
But I do it either way is fine.
All right.
And you know
Thank
what?
you.
I'm like Paula. I just prefer other people to tell me the easiest way to do it.
Right.
And I run with that.
Could you
Yeah.
just tell me what to do and I'll do it? Yeah, that
I know.
works for me.
Literally, Hannah, I'm like a canary down the mine. If I can do it, actually, anyone can do it.
Right.
Well,
Right.
I was gonna say it's funny with the collabs because when I've invited people, because I'm inviting people, some people reach out to me about it. They're like, their big concern is technology. I'm like, can you record a 2-minute video? Yeah, that's all you have to do. Record a 2-minute video, send it to Google Docs or put it unlisted, and it'll be taken care of. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And do you know what? And the other thing too that I'm thinking is going back to our imposter syndrome question. You know what? Doing what we're doing, that helps, right? We're
Yes.
hanging out together because you know it's that saying, you can't be what you can't see
Mhm.
as well, right? And when we're all hanging out together and we're just going, you know, oh, there's some trolls or whatever, and we're going, trolls, schmoles. You know what I mean? Like no one cares. And Gary Vaynerchuk just says, we don't care about some drunk person, you know, like somewhere sitting alone in their lounge, you know what I mean? Whatever, making some nasty little comment. Like, we're out there on the pitch, we're doing the thing, we're taking swings, and we're just living our best life. And that's one of the things too I thought was so lovely about Catherine from Of Home and Heart. She says in her she says, I feel like I'm now living the life I was always supposed to live. Something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Really
Yeah.
lovely, right?
Great. Isn't
I'm living the life I've always wanted to live. Something like that, you
Right.
know? And it's like,
Right.
this is fun. YouTube is fun. It's lots
It
of
is
hard
fun.
work.
Fun.
Lots of hard work, and it's not always easy, and we're trying to keep up with all the technology stuff or whatever, but you just, I don't know, I just blindly run into stuff and I'll just go, okay, and I just hope it works. You know what I mean? It's like,
I
don't
think,
get serious.
sort of related regarding the imposter syndrome. I think that might be why I clung to my Hilda Joy shorts religiously for so long and didn't want to do much else, because I could be Hilda Joy and I could talk real Southern and I could be rude and sassy and say mean things about people, when Mrs.
Yeah.
Paula would never do that because she's a nice Southern lady raised by Christian women in Northeast Tennessee, and we don't act that way. But I could hide behind Hilda Joy and do anything I wanted. So I think that
Right.
sort of relates.
For sure.
Okay, we've got a nice a question here. Do you all do a lot of shorts or mainly long videos? I find it's best to do the long for watch hours. The shorts are addicting because you get more views usually.
Yes.
I reckon that's such a good point that you brought up there, Diana, about the shorts. And I've heard someone say, like one of these guru type people say that YouTube kind of like throws out the more views like a bit of candy just to keep us a bit hooked, you know what I mean, and get us excited. So what do you guys reckon about that? Do you guys do shorts, mainly longs?
Yeah. Shorts, I don't get a lot of views, so.
I get a lot more views with my shorts. Of course, they're mostly about my dog or my made-up character. They're not really much about me. A few of them are, but I get a whole lot more views with my shorts than I do with my long. Yeah, but I'm a very small channel, and with low watch hours, so it's different for me. But I'm trying to do more long form so I can reach that pinnacle of YouTube success, monetization, in the realm of success at some point in my life.
It'll happen. Can I ask how long all you ladies have been doing YouTube?
1 year for me.
I started this channel February of this year.
Wow.
All right, so I'll tell you, because I think I'm the oldest. Am I the oldest old timer?
You are. You're the gray beard.
I have had my YouTube channel for 17 years. But
Wow.
I know, it's hilarious. But
I didn't even know YouTube's been around that long.
Actually, do you know what? Probably longer than Mr. Beast has had his channel for.
Wow.
But I only I went through different stages. Like I stopped doing YouTube for years, and I was trying to do the guru thing. I was trying to do what gurus told me to do, and that didn't work. And when I finally said, I'm just going to be me, and I went through what I called my anti-expert era. because the experts were driving me nuts. And that's when I started coming back, which was last spring. And then when I met all y'all, that's when I really like, okay, I have friends. I have community. I can do this. And I was going to say about shorts, I do whatever I'm having fun with. So I use shorts to do my walking videos, out and about walking around. And I always link to my long form.
Right.
And I'm trying to do more linking. Like since I'm doing Vlogmas, I have so much B-roll, y'all, from all my adventures. I have so much B-roll. So I'm using that to promote my, the long form videos. And it seems to work sometimes. And, some people have found me on my shorts. I get subscribers for my shorts. So I know that the gurus will tell you all whatever's worked for them, they think is gospel a lot of times. Right. And guess what? That's how it works for them. It doesn't mean it's going to work that way for me. So I follow my fascination. If I'm having fun on my walking videos, it's me. It's basically like me being me, and I'm me being me, whether I'm live or whether I'm doing my long form, whether I'm doing my short form. And I don't worry about getting it right. I'm just being me.
Right.
So there you go.
Right.
That's just my philosophy.
Karen already put her face on her channel.
Oh, yay!
I mean Brenda, not Karen. Brenda.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Brenda. Look at that.
I've literally told her to stop hiding, to get out from behind the camera.
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. There's a beautiful face.
You're a YouTube success coach for real now, Karen. You gave advice and someone took it.
Exactly. All right. So Brenda started November 15, 2024, just over a year. Alison is saying, so you've had the channel for 10 years, but when did you start posting, Alison? That'll be interesting. Oh, I wonder why Soul Poet isn't seeing all the chat here. I get a bit confused because I thought everyone did see the chat if they were watching from one of our channels that we were live on. I don't know. I get confused about that. See what I mean? Like I don't know much about technology. Soul Poet, please tell me, whose channel are you watching on? Because we've definitely got the chat scrolling up. Everyone should be able to see that, right? Mm. And I'm popping some of the comments up onto the big green. But yeah. So what is Dinah saying? She's saying she does shorts now to advertise the long videos and drive through it fast food. People love that. Yeah, for sure. Very clever video, Dinah. The first one that I saw of yours when you were talking to ChatGPT. That's so freaking clever. That's so clever.
She does a lot like that.
Oh, does she? Oh, cool.
Yeah, she's really creative. Her channel
really
is
creative. The music was just spot on. She nailed it.
Didn't she? That's what I told her too. I love that.
Does that mean a literal drive-through at a fast food restaurant, or is that figuratively speaking?
And drive through.
That's funny.
I think she's going through fast food.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah.
Come on, Paula.
I'm going to watch those.
We're doing the real drive-throughs, not a fake drive-through.
Hers are very down to earth. She just got the right personality for it. She just started her channel a couple months ago, you guys.
Yeah. Oh my
she's
God.
got over 3,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. She took off right away.
That's fantastic.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
And Paula, when you say that you're a really small channel, I mean, you're over a K now, so.
That's a bigger channel. You know how hard it is to get to 1,000? Look that up on YouTube. Very few people get to 1,000.
Yeah. It's not easy.
Yeah. I've had
so many friends
drop off because
I got 83 subscribers from one live several months ago. Do you remember that? I was telling you all about that. And I think they just subscribed because they wanted to comment and say mean things, because I had put that thing in the live where you have to be subscribed for 5 minutes before you can comment. And I was afraid that they would all unsubscribe the next day, but they never did. So
really?
Yeah, okay. I think they forgot about me, which is fine.
Right. Her name is Diana.
Okay. Thank you.
Diana. Yeah.
Yep. She's my buddy.
Excellent. I want to watch the drive-throughs. I drive through more than I ought to. So.
Yeah, she does a lot.
Interesting.
Now she's changing direction with her channel, which is smart. She started off doing one thing, but she realized that it just wasn't drawing in as many people. So she's kind of opened it up. And oh boy, that has opened up, more subscribers are coming in. Because when you have a pretty specific niche, you're only going to get so many people. But if you open up your niche to, appeal to more people, which is what she's done, it's really made a difference. Because I did the same thing. When I started, my niche was strictly carnivore. That's all I talked about.
Well,
And
that's what the gurus tell us, right? They say get really niche down, and it's like, yeah.
How boring is that? I just subscribed to
So boring.
Diana. I just found her channel and subscribed to her.
You'll like that. She's written books. She used to live in a monastery. Yeah, she's got quite a life and a lot of life experience. And she talks about dysfunctional relationships. It was just focusing on her and her partner's relationship. And now she talks about all type of relationships. And plus she's just very creative and inspirational. So I think you guys would really enjoy her channel. But yeah, like I said, when I did that, I opened up my niche. That's when things started happening to me because it was just carnivores. Plus I got tired of talking about just one thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So boring.
Yeah.
I ran out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, and do you know what? My video that I'm posting next, I literally talk about a bit where I say, like if you're still on the fence waiting, the thing that I hear from other creators, and look, don't we all, that people often regret waiting so long, and then I say, well, people say, well, what if I, change my mind in 5 years? And I'm thinking, well, are we the same person now as we were 5 years ago? Well, we have changed, right? And we've evolved and we're doing different things and stuff. So you change your mind, but just get making videos because there's all that, and make videos about things that you are just excited about because it can be, there are pain points, right? To learning to do even just the mechanics of a simple video on your phone and then just a straight upload, even with no edits. You've got to learn those few little steps. They're not hard, but they're steps to learn. And then you learn the next little step because then you decide, I want to do something a bit basic or do a basic edit or something. So the more that you can just be in love and feel happy about what you're doing, it actually helps you get going. And that's what you need to do, isn't it? You need to get going.
Just do it. Just do it. That's
do it, man. Change your niche. Look, Evie's changed her channel name 3 times now. Two times, but you've got 3 channels. 2 times, but Evie's got 3 channels. Paula's got another channel.
Really?
I only have the one now. I didn't give my Bible study channel the attention it deserved, so I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, it's hard to do 2 channels.
Yeah,
it is.
But I do have my Bible studies on my Mrs. Paula Does Retirement.
Yeah.
So
but you see what I mean? Try stuff. You want to do it. You've got that passion, that little spark, that motivation. Do it.
Right.
Life ain't that serious, right? It's just YouTube.
And you don't need a lot of equipment. Do you guys have any special equipment? No.
I have a microphone.
Yeah, people ask me all the time, well, do I need this? It's like, I have nothing. I have a phone.
If I had special equipment, I wouldn't know how to use it. It would give me a headache. So.
Right? One more thing to learn.
Well, and I'm on my iMac, which I use for telehealth and my counseling and coaching stuff. And I just use it to make videos. But the last ones I've done, I've used my phone. I've done several on my phone, just my phone and a selfie stick.
Right?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. I go back and forth between the camera and the phone.
Yeah.
The camera's better for aesthetic shots when I want to get, prettier shots. But when it's just me talking, I just use my phone. It's no big deal.
Yes, that's what I do need to do. Yeah. Good point, Catherine. Put the links to the panel channels in the description each week. Absolutely. Yep, I will do that. And when Krista has asked about moderators, I need to learn how to do that. So I'm not quite sure how to do that.
I want to do this. I want to do what you do, Karen. I love this. I would love to have
you are going to do this. And it is compulsory that you come back and hang with us every single
I love
week.
this.
Yeah.
Put your hand up. We are compulsorily, volunteering Dawn into joining us every
I
week.
love it because it's lonely out there in
Oh
YouTube
my
land.
God, I
It
know.
is.
Honestly, girl, you hang with us, and I know that you are going to be doing lives. I was so excited to hear you talk about your community. So you know what? Please tell us. I know that you've got lots of your people in here, so they will have watched your video where you were talking about what you're doing in your community. Honestly, you are so cute. You are a great example of just taking the action, and actually sometimes it's imperfect action, and you're okay with that. But you went and said, flip, I didn't know that I had, like, when I just livened up the community, joined my community, I didn't know that da. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that and tell us what your next step is with your community?
Yeah, I decided, because my favorite thing is connecting with other women. I love talking to women over 50, 60, and there's so many of them out there, but unfortunately YouTube doesn't push our channels. And so when we find each other, we have to share each other's channels so we get to know each other.
Mhm.
And so I'm doing a members thing, and I'm charging, not because I want to make money. I'm only going to charge $1.99, but I figure trolls are less likely to come in if they have to pay to troll.
That's it.
I think it'll
That's
keep
it.
the trolls out. And
Trolls
YouTube
are cheap.
half of it anyway. So it's not like, I'm going to make a ton of money. I'm just doing this to keep the trolls out. But I wanted a safe space where women can come and chat like we're doing now. And the subscribers can chat with each other too in real time. And me, we can all, it's like hanging out with your girlfriends. We can get in this room at, a certain time, hang out, talk about what's going on with our channels and, our lives or whatever. And because I'm a extroverted introvert, Diana will tell you that I don't socialize outside of my own family. And so it's been nice for me to get to meet other ladies, especially in my age group. So I'm trying to take it a step farther. And I think right now I've got 10. I've got 10 members, but that's going to be fun. And so next week, starting on either Wednesday or Thursday night, we're going to go live in that, little channel. And we'll just see how it goes, just to talk, because a lot of times women won't leave me comments because trolls will attack them. I've had that happen a lot. The trolls will actually say nasty things. I go through and delete a lot of comments when I see that, because I'm very protective. And I just wanted a safe space for other women to come and talk and share their ideas and, what they're doing on their channels, and kind of help each other out, because a lot of us don't know what we're doing. I don't. I'm not very tech savvy.
No, and it is lonely. We're literally in a room with our phones, and then it's like, you know what I mean? Or whatever. It is inherently lonely, which is why it's really nice to hang out together.
Yes.
The other thing too I was thinking is that with the amount of subs that you've got now and the amount of comments that you get on your channel, you can't necessarily be quick enough in there to block them, right, before they appear.
Right.
So that's that thing, isn't it?
Yeah. See,
but can you do an automatic block of certain types of words, like when you feel like doing that? I thought that there was certain types of words if they come up.
I do.
It's just all work, right? It's all work having to go into the customization, but hey, right.
Yeah. I will block any cuss words if people are swearing, or if they say anything like political or, stuff like that. And that helps. That cuts down on a lot. You'd be surprised. And just derogatory terms, ugly, fat, old, stuff like that. And that helps.
That's exactly right. That's right. But yeah, that's one of the little symptoms of sort of success when the numbers get up so much. Yeah, so nice. So nice. Yeah, and guess what? And I will send you the link, Dawn, for next week. We've got Kevin Colby coming on, girl.
Wow, you get some big people, huh?
Evie got this big giant fish. She pulled up the marlin.
She did.
Nice.
She blimmin' well did. And you know what? I want to quickly touch back on the gear thing. Like Reva reveals. So she's like, and I think she's 33K subscribers, but she has got DJI stuff. She's got camera. She's got gear and microphones and stuff. But she talks a lot about how she just wants to use her phone because she just needs to get, you know what I mean? it's friction, isn't it? Have I charged up the stuff? Have I charged up, you know what I mean? All the stuff.
Oh,
And it's
God.
cool. It's cool to do. And we'll do it if we've got that gear. But it's just
Right.
that so often we just can default back on the easy, because at the end of the day, people care more about like what we're talking about on camera and what we're doing than them assessing, oh, is this 4K? No one cares.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No, they don't. But the cameras, the little not expensive cameras, but the little cameras I have are my babies. And I
Yes,
make sure
I
that-
love my DJI too. I do love it. I don't use it very much, but I love it too. I know what you mean.
Yes, I make sure that this little thing is charged at all times. It's got its little case on it, and I've got a little
Right.
bag right here with my other 2 cameras in it. And if I'm going somewhere, I'm like, all right, I'm ready. Let's go. Everybody's charged and ready.
I
I don't
know.
have any kids to put in car seats and mittens and so on to put on. So I keep my 3 little babies ready to go.
I know.
Yeah. Do you guys use cameras much, or do you mainly use your phones?
I don't own a camera, just my phone.
I don't use
I
my phone.
mostly have been using my phone, because I realize that when I'm ready to film at night, my DJI particularly really reflects back completely green on my glasses and reflects. So I think, oh my gosh, I need to organize myself to film during the day or whatever. But I have this video I'm posting in the next few days. I've gone back to using my Osmo Pocket 3. But I know that if I'm just in the mood, I just have to quickly film before I talk myself out of it, or then put it off longer, or think, oh, you know what I mean? Procrastinate
Right.
more. So I use my phone a lot.
Yeah, I do too. My daughter-in-law, she bought me an amazing camera, and I use that for like aesthetic shots, outdoor shots, things that are pretty, that matter. So like my B-roll, I use it for that.
Mhm.
But then you have to upload it from that to the laptop, then you upload. Whereas
Right.
the phone, you just upload it
I
straight.
know. Yeah.
So it's a little more work, but I mean, it's worth it, because I want to get better. I want to get better at photography. I need to take a class. I would like to have a mic, all those things. You guys, I don't like overly edited videos. I don't like people that are too professional. I like real, authentic. Those are the videos that I watch. Those are my favorite videos. So yeah, I don't want to get too fancy.
No, and I have to say too, like, you know how we get into like the Colin and Samir podcast or Stephen Bartlett? Those are all good for the big swinging class, you know, guests that they have and everything. But I have to say, like, what feels like home to me is like literally, like, I was listening at the end of my workday yesterday, Dawn, to your recent one about your membership and what you're doing and everything, and then driving home. But it just feels relaxing, like I'm just driving with you sitting in the car seat. You know what I mean? Just literally like the way Alison and I just hung out the whole time. You know what I mean? Putting our feet up on the dash with the aircon coming out. You know what I mean? Just going, can you smell my feet? Is this bad? We're both doing it, so we're both okay. We're all good. Smell
Well, you know,
what
it's
smell.
funny. That makes me think about, you know, how a lot of people write out scripts, you know, because we got Chat GPT and Perplexity and stuff. I've only done that a couple times, and people hate them. So I don't script my
I know.
videos anymore. Because I can't memorize anything. I have to literally read it, and it's obvious. It's very robotic. So I just stopped doing that. I just talk.
I can't remember doodly squat.
No,
Right?
Yeah. And you know
Yeah.
what, too? Those fancy podcasts, like if you want to tune in and listen to like a really famous guest or something, that's okay. But, you know, there's just a dryness, right? Like, I need to drink something
dry.
or whatever. You know, there are these dry, like the air looks dry in there. You know, they're nervous.
Exactly.
You can tell they're all self-conscious, but trying to act all authentic and, you know, vulnerable and stuff like that. But, you know,
Yeah, I don't
so
like that.
I feel comfortable with people that are comfortable with themselves. It
Yes.
feels relaxed. It's just the wavelength, isn't it, guys?
Right, right. What's your guilty pleasure? What videos do you guys watch? Like, I like to watch people that live off grid, or people that live where there's lots of snow, because I live in California. I find those very relaxing. A lot of the videos I watch, people don't even talk. You know, I watch what they're doing. They're building structures or whatever. I love that kind of stuff. That's my guilty pleasure.
I don't think I
like-
have a guilty pleasure.
Paula doesn't feel guilty about anything.
No,
How do you pull that off?
I watch a lot of random stuff, but nothing that I'm like watching all the time or anything like that. And not that I can think of. And Rhonda, I think I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying bye to Diana. She's leaving, but
See you, Diana.
but yeah, I mean, even though we all do these type of videos, we all do similar videos. That's not necessarily what I watch. I like to watch different kinds. So, what do you watch?
I go from watching like fashion stuff and what's in style and that sort of thing to storm chasers.
Yeah.
I
See,
love
I like that
storms
stuff.
and I watch those, especially, of course, I live in North Central Texas, Tornado Alley. We've had a
Yep.
huge tornado here, in 79. It wiped out half of the city. So I watch them chase those tornadoes and I love it,
I love that.
It's really
Better them than you.
No.
Do you think, can you see yourself like if you lived somewhere where you could drive to chasing tornadoes, would you actually do that, Rhonda?
I do live somewhere where I could chase them.
Oh, you'd go. You'd
I
go.
stand
and
out
you'd
my
get out there.
backyard and watch them form.
Yeah.
Hey,
What about?
I lived through one. Was
Tornado
a mile
Alley.
wide. It was F4.
Oh
Today
my God.
it would be classified 5. They changed the stuff, but I've lived through a tornado. I've seen
Wow.
several tornadoes. It's like, and I don't know, there's just this allure of those clouds and the thunderheads. And I love that, and when I lived in Saudi Arabia, there are no clouds.
Oh wow.
Really?
There's no humidity, so there's no clouds.
Wow.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I mean, 0% humidity. It makes Arizona look like a wet spot. I'm not kidding, but I can remember coming back and got out of my car at the mall, and I looked up, and it was just magnificent thundercloud, and I was like, oh, because you don't realize.
Yeah.
What about the planes? What about those videos where they're in the planes and they're trying to go to the eye of the storm and stuff? Have you watched some of those?
No,
That's next
I
level.
watched the Dominator and his little car, and the hail's beating down on him, and the wind's blowing, and
It's
they
just the
stop.
drama of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
they
Yeah.
stop, and there goes the big tornado right across the road.
right.
Did you know
Power
what?
lines snapping, and I'm like, oh, look at that one.
Yep.
You're reminding me that a few years ago, when I used to be scared of turbulence in aeroplanes, I used to watch heaps of turbulence in aeroplane videos,
Really?
just to be like, well, that those people lived to tell the story, because there wasn't like Wi-Fi and stuff on the planes. So that just
Right.
really like conditioned me to, what I think is turbulence isn't turbulence and stuff like that, which was actually good. That's good conditioning.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like anything with animals in it. I'll watch anything with puppies and cats.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
on YouTube or on like TikTok or Instagram?
I guess YouTube and TikTok, the shorts. When I scroll
Yes.
through and when I'm laying in bed at night, it's always the cats and the dogs. And
Yeah.
I love that stuff.
Yeah. What about you, Evie and Julie? What's your guilty pleasures?
True crime. True crime.
Crime.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I
I'm a
watch.
scared-
Go ahead. I was going to say I watch hikers. So I'm really into the Appalachian Trail. So I watch through hikers, and I also have made a really good friend who's like following a lot of all y'all now. Kay and Row Hiking Happens. They're a hiking couple here in New Jersey, and
Really?
yeah, they're really awesome people. And I've actually done an interview of a through hiker. It was like my only video I did for years, and yeah, I would say, and my most watched channel, because I just got that recap thing, was a mother-daughter Appalachian Trail through hiking team. And I have my breakfast with these people because they vlog every day. So I would sit down and have my breakfast. I always have breakfast with a
Yeah.
hiker every day because I
Yeah.
live by myself. I live
Yeah.
I
by
would
myself.
love that. Send me the
Yeah.
link. That's the
So
kind
I'll
of stuff
send you
I
a link,
like.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a married couple right now who I'm watching. They're artists. There's an artist and a writer, and they're putting out a book. I've pre-ordered the book, and right now I think they're coming up on Georgia. They might be in North Carolina. They're almost done. But the 2026 through hikers and Appalachian Trail are starting to announce their hike, so they'll be starting out in January. So
Oh,
Yeah.
very cool.
I'll send you a link to that couple that's still out there.
Yeah, I love that. And those and people that live in their vans.
Yeah, me too.
Everybody watches those. I love that kind of stuff. Stuff that I don't know that I could do, but I would like to do. You know, I like seeing how other people fare living.
Oh, yes,
different-
like Nancy, is it making my own lane or something?
Making my own lane, yes.
Making my own lane.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah, I like
shout
her.
out to Mike's Adventure Sparks. He does lots of camper stuff, and I really loved his video that he did a couple of weeks ago about when he was having to work a few hours away from home, and he spent a couple of nights like on the down low in the car park of the place where he was
Really?
working.
Yeah.
So he was
Yeah.
trying not to attract any attention.
Oh,
You know, that his
what is
camper
his
was
name?
quietly parked. He's Mike's Adventure Sparks.
He's in the chat.
I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I love that kind of like stealth camping, like Steve Wallace or
Well, he does lots of different things, but he's got a camper, and I was worried when I saw him like cooking his food and stuff, and I thought, oh gosh, like I'd be worried about, because I don't know, I'd be worried about like the gas, like if I didn't turn it off properly or something. But Mike's very experienced in all of that outdoorsy stuff.
I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, Mike Adventure Sparks.
yeah. And so, look, gorgeous ladies, have we talked everyone's ears off by now?
Yep.
Do we think?
It's almost 2
Yeah.
hours.
2 hours.
Oh my lord!
Is
Oh
it
my
really?
lord!
Oh no!
It is. Dawn, you're part of the crew now, girl. This is like the Hotel California. It really is.
Nice.
Next
Thank
week,
you.
but next Friday, it will be stopping at 1 hour because that's
It's a
what
1
Kevin
hour
has committed
hard.
to.
So think of some things. Let's catch up on Kevin's videos, and also what I think would be super nice too, because we can just ask him anything. Like, is this going to be low key? But also if you can have like one or two questions up your sleeve that are particularly kind of like that he might not just get asked all the time. That obviously he wouldn't mind being asked, but
Nice.
but just let's interview him, and he'll just be how lovely of him to agree. But Evie is she's in his comments all the time and watches his videos all the time, and so that's really
Well, I
lovely loyalty
I
and
will-
appreciation.
But I will say, I don't know that he knows who I am, honestly. But
No, but
But I want to say, Dawn, that this is what Karen had said is, who would you like to interview if you could interview someone? And I said, Kevin Colby. And she said something like, it's recorded. I don't know it verbatim, but she goes, that's a really good idea. Why don't you get right on that?
yeah, like
be careful
how
what you
about
say,
asking
Karen,
him? Yeah,
She's not
Yeah,
going to
go
do it
for
for you.
ask him. Yeah, because Evie
Nice,
just goes,
nice.
I watch his videos. I'm always in his comments. I'm like, okay, well, get back to
He
us
agreed?
about the date, when and where.
That's awesome
So-
that he agreed to
Yeah.
do it.
Mhm.
Exactly, and the time is slightly different too, isn't it? Is it?
Yes.
What's the difference from what it is now? Because I'll put the email around.
It's
Yeah,
going to
you
be
guys.
3:30 Rhonda's time and my time, so it will be 1:30 for Dawn.
That
and
works
it'll
out
be
better for me.
4:30. It'll be
Perfect.
4:30 for Kevin's in the same time zone as Julie and Paula. He's in East
Yes.
Tennessee.
On a Friday?
I think.
It's
Next
on
Friday.
that
the 12th.
Friday. The 12th
Okay,
and the
Fridays are
12th.
really good for me. Okay.
Perfect.
I'm excited.
Amazing. All right. Thank you so much, Dawn. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you
you,
to
Dawn.
Dawn's
fun.
audience. Thank you to you,
Thank
to
you, ladies. Yeah.
all of our.
Yes, it was fun. Nice to meet you, Dawn.
Nice
And
to meet
huge
you guys.
congratulations on your YouTube success. Well deserved.
Thank you. I
Absolutely.
appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you
All
so
right.
night,
Thank
everyone.
you, ladies.
Okay.
We'll see you on the
All right.
email. See you next
Bye.
time. Thank you so much.
Bye.
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 much. Trying to close it out.